Thank you, Secretary General, Your Excellencies, and distinguished guests. I stand here today as a Chinese entertainer to speak about quality education. But really, this opportunity for me comes once in a lifetime. So I'm going to speak like it's the last 7 minutes of my life. I don't really know where to start, but I guess education, at least to me, is all about innocence. From knowing nothing to knowing something, being curious to know more, and how much that curiosity carries on to being an adult. Yeah, innocence. Guess there's a start.
Autumn 95, into the season wither and beauty I came. Small city near Beijing, my parents believed that comes scanning humanity's honesty, so that became my name. My mom did in high school, I told him never finished. Father worked the headless business with endless shift. He was never home before I went to bed. We were like strangers since day one. Besides that, everything else just fine. Grew up loving music, acting out, being a drama queen. Surrounded by attention and personality, and a lot of friends always reminisce of times where cards, magazine covers did us apart. In class, I daydreamed about life on the television screen, like pretending to be someone else and only free for failing tests and scolding screams. Dad for watching, there were no fun readers. I just went in MP3, I'm sorry. Didn't live up to your Jewish pommy. Mom, if you're watching, sorry for every time I made you weep. Wanted to share with me happiness, so I was belling with desperation to prove my talent relevant by reaching the mirror like a biopsy. Didn't want to march and empty like a skeleton. This every second spotlight, audience, every mic I need. No matter what roles I got, I would prizes about who my parents said they couldn't see. I tried talking to them about what I want to be, go to Best Film Academy, but they kept on ignoring me. The proceedingly while I liked me, shot me up to session tutoring. Works their form as conversions, only way to carry his passion to perfection. But that remained on the finance last year junior high. My name was among the underlying students who scores like qualified for high education. I had two options, drop out or go to vocational school, but actually in my pocket held a card with 13 digits written in marker that led to another. That night my dad came home early. Dinner's gone cold, chopsticks on move, place empty. Around the table we sat in silence, but underneath the tablecloth disappointment galloped like at a derby. I didn't dare think was after the night. Nevertheless, life when I was about to reach the pocket, break the ice. My mom spoke, tears filming her eyes. I don't know what we were thinking, but just rely on us at the time died. Sure, I was standing, couple phone calls, extending my arm to open the back door. I'm over at college in the real world, who's gonna help me cheat? I don't appreciate everything we did. Never thought my own kid not loopy, high lose integrity. Those words hammered deep into me, so profoundly crude. Obscene and harshness reality, so realm screw so close, and so far everything's down. I told the cars, starting high school people talked. Classmates despised me, taught me how the moms couldn't help them kids for tasks. Had no words to fight back, so I focused in class, learned how to catch up. Wanted to bring my name along the perfect score without breaking, but began rebelling and fear, return everything my family gave to me. Lesson learned, key to shatter imagination's fragility, anger, velocity, fears, gravity. That accomplishing comes easily. Since then, there was no more fighting, not much conversation either, but at least in my mom's eyes, there was light in them. So down more often when I'm up late studying, he'd come home tired but smiling. I tried to convince myself that it's truly what I wanted, but the drum through my MP3 came with dispensing question rhetoric, like what the purpose was behind the mark of 100. I knew what it tried to tell me that dreams are expensive, the price tag's gone, but I've never forgotten the exact numbers. 17 years I earned the first we celebrated my birth. The word from a real restaurant that my woman came on, raised a glass from me, keep grades and told me I was best to get your class. For funny how she would swear I was a curse. Whatever joke's over, too nervous. It wasn't under my mouth, too nervous, that makes it too obvious. Are you okay? What's wrong? She asked, that was it. I told myself it's now or never. Open my mouth, I started out, so to sign up, so I guess I'm a job now. I guarantee and make a film academy, things will be the best folks would ask for. I don't want this life in puppet no more. The hot tears left marks on my face, scorched an autumn breeze. Wondered if leaves share the same feels when they fall from trees. That was the last time they heard from me. Until 2 years later, at my first acceptance speech. Speaking of which, Mr. Juan, he was the one who scouted me amid the crowd. Immediately wanted to sign me, became more than just an agent superior to me. A mentor in life taught me to brought her down self in public, deal pain and fame, how to stay in lane, pretend we until dawn, pulled me back from the gutter too many times, I owe my life. Unfortunately though, years ago he passed a girl driving convertible on her phone. She crashed, whatever she was doing costed more than her own life. Couldn't half of me, the other half I drowned. And alcohol, smoke, and tryptophan. He was one of the few who retained room for water, non-flated gasoline, remaining blessed new high-quality project talent, not just entertain. Such a shame I couldn't do anything but watch his empire hard work and pursue for artistic expression. The minds of the capital oppression. Wish I knew more about solving problems in real life than just in some irrelevant fiction. Without its promotion, I became an incompatible product, because now the market demands nice packaging, faces full of collagen, pretty boys and girls whose bodies could beget sexual fantasy. 2017 company forced me to girl being drafting show set. It would be a huge selling point, earning me a lot of fans. I'm an actress, don't sing or dance. They scoffed and asked what was the last role you got nowadays. The actors need to know how to act. It's you that want people to remember, nothing cares you play. Think for the popularity and fame. If you want to be out of game, just do what I say, at least pretend you care. I didn't want to be there, but everyone else showing off, putting up the fake smiles. I sat and stared till the judges of the contract and free lunch with only reason went and stayed there. When the show aired online, people thought my honesty was hilarious. Couple days, I gained millions of followers, and my name was one of the top searched. Everyone behind the scenes was super happy, said I made a breakthrough. That's well aware I would become another one of the rising stars, glittering dust of toxicity over society. I grow used to hearing people cry when I arrive at airports. The type of wheelie you hear emerge, fan threaten, bring harm to anyone who criticize me. Their supposed Lord letters and message of blind admiration from teens whose wasted imaginations what I could ever afford. The only thing that they pay off is a new house with my parents. We ever improved our relations. Those days still can't take what I do for serious. It's okay, understandable. I don't know what I'm working for neither. Trapped inside the label honesty. That's what people want to see. Honesty, how they remember me. Honesty, my beginning and my destiny. Not acting anymore, cause all I did was steal the light out of characters. Growing fan base of the rampart that kept diversity outside. But like cancer, burned treasure land of culture to bold head. I try to think when I couldn't sleep, how to make up for the blush of spilled ink. The more I'm thinking, the more I'm sinning. How come nobody's condemning me? I guess cause there are thinkers out there. And internet gives power to non-thinkers. Outnumber, I'll voice the thinkers. The more I'm thinking, the more I see Mr. Hunt, his words and they stun. The first time our eyes made contact, the 13 numbers zeroed down. And I see myself in a simple dream. And I see future in vain. For last, my remorse begged reflection upon this source of potential flood. Learn children into traps and military ambition to isolate spend heads figures. Also the courts of education, pressure, competition, and boys curse dream, big dream different. Battle between the two zombie apocalypses that had a larger picture. Honestly, our future deserves better. Strategies written for one person, not a generation. From there's hope that the story will be remembered on the final person death. Light and only despair. After release of breath, peace unto the land has meant no rest. Don't be upset. I'm not leaving. Just making my way back to the branch of that tree when it was just our three. Hope this is the honesty that you need.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
See, when you find that one person who can actually take the world, you become someone different. Someone better. When that person is taken from you, what do you become then?